everybody. Welcome to our YouTube Tarot Tuesdays with Rainey and Michele. And this week we are highlighting the full moon, the pink full moon in Scorpio. What's gonna happen? What's going on? You know, once that full moon arrives, the waning, that decreasing moon phase begins. All the magic starts to happen. And as the moon wanes and the light starts to dwindle, we can begin to release what no longer serves us. It's a great time to reflect on what is not working, what you built during these last month between last full moon and now. And I want you to really pay close attention to what does not feel right. You know, as the moon wanes, we can tie up any loose ends and say goodbye, adios, to what's not serving us on our highest and greatest and best mission. You know, what the full pink moon in Scorpio will make you want to do is break all the rules. And the moon, this full moon especially, is affecting all zodiac signs. But Scorpio and Taurus will feel it the most. It's going to push you and shake things up a bit. You will need to take some time to do your own thing. And that's more than okay. You know, be a little selfish. You'll also want to be big on communication. Make sure that you merge your heart chakra and your throat chakra together so that everything you say comes out with love. Not so much always for others, but for self-love, so that you are speaking your truth and communicating out to the universe so that you can manifest everything that your heart desires. Bring it out through your throat chakra. Merge those two together. You know, you want someone that you can sit and plop down. This is that communication. Sit down on the couch, share some ideas, and just chat with no filter with someone you feel safe with. It is that big communication time. You know, the full pink supermoon will have you breaking out of your usual routine, and that's pretty much always a good thing. You'll love the feeling of mixing things up so much that you'll start doing it more often in the future. So, my friend, go for it. We will be with you shortly. Enjoy Tarot Tuesdays, and we're going to mix it up. We're going to start from the bottom and work up. I know you, Aries. You always like to be first, but this is that communication. You're not going to be first this time. And we're going to pull cards on love, career, and what the energy is of the time with, we're going to use the major arcana. Long-winded, so we're going to do rapid fire readings, right, Michele? Oh no, where's my I don't even know, but we're going to keep going. Shout out to Wendy Mirabelli. For some reason, my computer's just going crazy today. I don't even know. Michele, are you on? Let's unmute you, girlfriend.
Hello.
There we go. Yay! All right, let's get started. Rapid fire. Welcome, Wendy. Thank you for joining us, but we're going to go pretty quickly this week. We're going to start with Pisces. So the card from the major arcana that I do I'm going to talk about really quick, wrapping up what's the energy of this week ahead, is the Death card. And I am using the Voyager Tarot by, oh my gosh, James Wainless, who I love. And again, Sawyer's Path by Jamie Sawyer. You can find them both on Instagram. So Michele, let's start with Pisces.
Absolutely.
Welcome, Michele.
Hi, can you hear me? We will be starting and using the Rider-Waite for our love deck and the OK Tarot for our career deck. And then when needed, the Wisdom of the Oracle Tree. So we're starting with Pisces, correct?
Let's go, girl.
How are you, Rainey? I hope you had a fantastic week.
I'm really excited about this week because I really enjoyed the pink full moon last night in Scorpio.
It was so huge from, you know, we had an amazing vantage point of the moon from Las Vegas. That's absolutely certain. It was an amazing moon. Woke up completely refreshed, renewed, ready to go. My intentions are under my pillow, and here we go. Okay, Pisces, let's start with your love card. You're our first today. the Hierophant. All right, Pisces, when we talk about love, the Hierophant is the sign of marriage, contracts, commitment. So if you're in an existing relationship, it may be going to the next stage. You may be wanting to live together, move together, or just take yourselves to a committed relationship. For those of you who've been in a committed relationship, very big chance that there's a proposal in marriage along the way. Okay, when we talk about the Hierophant, we always talk about structure. We always talk about formalities. But you know, in this day and age, living together is about as close to marriage as you can get.
So cool. What about career?
Career, okay. Aries.
Pisces.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Pisces.
Oh, you're frozen. You're frozen.
Am I frozen?
So I'm going to go ahead real quick and talk about, because I think you're frozen. I don't know. We're having computer issues. It's the new full moon, pink moon. So I'm going to talk about the energy around Pisces. I don't even know what's happening.
Me either. We were frozen. It's absolutely this amazing moon in Scorpio is just really going crazy right now. But
it is not serving me. It is not serving me. Damn it. Anyways, Pisces, you've been on a deep journey, a meaningful journey of self-discovery. Be confident in the ways that you're evolving. Your ever-changing cosmic being, embrace that. And I want you to get rid, let it die. No more playing small, no more playing safe. That's the energy of this week. So go forward on career.
Career, Pisces, Knight of Wands. If you are looking for your new job, dress yourself up, get yourself out the door. The Knight of Wands is all eyes are on you. So the truth of the matter is, I'm thinking the internet, I'm feeling the internet might be a great job source for you to look through LinkedIn or through your Facebook, because all eyes are on you right now. If this is an existing job, you either have a brand new presentation coming up, they're giving you a new leadership role, they're giving you a sense or a chance at management, and now is your time to shine. Again, all eyes are on you. If you are an entrepreneur, it's telling me, yes, the investment that's in front of you right now is something you should very much look into.
And again, that goes with the Death card. You cannot play small anymore. Let that go, because that's not serving you. Next,
Aquarius.
Aquarius? Dun, dun, dun.
Three of Wands. In a love reading, there is a brand new love in your horizon, or you are awakening to a whole new love for yourself, stepping forward into a whole new world of singleness with confidence of who you are. So this is a combination of love that you may meet somebody new, or a deep love of yourself, a complete renewal of self-love. It's almost like you woke up today and you have a completely different disposition than who you were yesterday. But your ships are coming in, and it's telling me to tell you to move forward.
Totally agree. Now, career is huge right now. For Aquarius, I feel career is huge.
Emperor, the Emperor. That's it. I mean, you felt it was huge. The Emperor, the King of the Kings in the tarot deck, the one that is the leader. So if you're looking for a new job, really highlight your leadership skills, really highlight the things that you do different, that you know you do different from anyone else. If you're in an existing job, this is showing that you are a leader. They're looking at you as a leader. If you are the leader, you have a chance to really get a very big promotion. I know that sounds trite and trait, but the Emperor, the one thing I do want to warn you about is sometimes the Emperor can speak very curtly and speak very with unemotion and really hurt people unintentionally. So I'm here to tell you, in the workspace, even if you want to be direct, even if you want to be very authoritative, do it like an Oreo, soft in the beginning, get your point across, soft at the end.
I love that. And the Death card shows me, do not shy away from the spotlight, because it's all about your career right now. You are being noticed by the right people. the energy in the air is calling for you to just throw away what you normally thought that your career was. Button up these big projects, go for it. Go in the spotlight. Make room for what you want to manifest, for what you want in your work life. Bam.
And the last thing I want to say about the Emperor is don't be afraid of trying new ideas. The Emperor is the entrepreneur. The Emperor is the leader. So it's telling me to tell you right now, if you think that something can be done in your workplace more efficiently, go for it. Now is not the time to clam up. All right.
No, and it's the right time to button up that professional project. Just do it. Just get it done. Finish it. Next, we've got Capricorn.
Love, 8 of Wands. All about taking a weekend getaway. All about, wands are all about travel and communication and quick communication. So in love, it's telling me if you are in a little bit of a spat with your current significant other, maybe you guys need to take a staycation and overnight, get away for a couple of days. If you are engaging in a new love, this is one of our cards in Modern Tarot. This is online dating, but this is also making sure you communicate openly and honestly, setting the stage in new relationships that honesty is key. Honesty builds trust, and honesty can step forth a whole new. So this is all about communicating with honesty.
And I also feel that there's a need for you to be useful in your community and connect with your soul tribe, especially that will help your love side. That will help the love side of you connect. How about career?
Career, the Fool. Check out the Fool in this deck. Let me get a little bit closer.
Dun, dun, dun. I love that deck.
I know. I'm going to pull something from over here so that you can see. In the Rider-Waite, here's the Fool. Many of you may know I'm a Beatles fanatic, and the Beatles wrote the song The Fool on the Hill just about the tarot card, the Fool. So go listen to that old Beatles song, The Fool on the Hill, because it's all about allowing the divine, just taking a chance. This is the ultimate leap of faith card. This is the Fool flying off of the cliff, not even looking down. Not even looking down. It's the same card in a different deck. Taking a leap of faith, jumping off of the cliff, because you know the universe is going to carry you exactly where you're meant to be. So it's have that leap of faith. Here's the other thing. Takes a small, tiny bag. Leave your ego behind. Leave your material items behind. You got the sun helping to push you off the cliff. You have clarity, abundance, ready to push you off that cliff for your next tomorrow. Let the universe do its trick. Take a leap of faith.
I agree with that. And I also think that you need to push yourself beyond. Push yourself beyond what you're comfortable with. Think outside of the box and come up with like new, fresh ideas, especially when it comes to love, especially when it comes to career. You really need to think outside of the box, bring in those fresh ideas.
Absolutely.
And so for the world, what is happening right now, the death card is so good for you because I want you to embrace new ideas, new ideals, and I want you to bring in that unconventional side of you. Get out of the box, jump out of the box. That's all I got to say about that. That is the death of the old you and the new you is coming through. Next, let's quick fire Sagittarius.
All right, a little bit bummed that we got this in the reverse for you, Sagittarius. The Knight of Swords talks about mistruths, talks about lies, talks about finding out lies. So this is our love card. So if you are feeling that there is a little bit of tension between you and your significant other, if you're feeling that there's some mistruths, the cards are telling me that your intuition is completely untapped, that they're hiding something. Now, come on, they're not always hiding another person. They're not always hiding some shenanigans, especially with this Scorpio full moon. Boy, did that trigger every emotion inside of me and everybody I know around me. But maybe they're hiding some internal things inside. So you may want to give your significant other space a little bit, because this is a tough card to get in the world of love.
Yeah, and I think because of the full moon, it's all about your intuition right now. It's going to be extra strong, so you need to listen to it, Sagittarius. Listen to what your higher self is trying to tell you.
Career.
Nine of Cups. 9.
The happiest, the 9 of Cups is the happiest cup in the deck. It's the total happy. This is also overindulging, by the way, in some tarot reads, but we're talking about career. So you might be in a very happy place in your career. You may be interviewing right now for a job that you feel is going to make you happy. This is another card of yes, yes, yes. Go for it. The Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. So if you are going after a brand new job, don't take the job that just pays the bills. Go after the job that connects with your soul, gives your wish fulfillment. This is the card about all wishes coming true.
Yeah, and pay attention to those dreams. Pay attention to your intuition, your gut feeling. That's the theme for you right now. And I think especially when it comes to career, you don't trust your gut, you don't trust your worth. So Sagittarius, trust your worth. You have a bow and arrow for a reason, right? Use it, use it. And when it comes to the death card and what's going on right now in your world, you're not honoring your physical needs by allowing yourself, sleep in, let go of having to always be early to work. This is a week of you sleeping in, paying attention to self, going in and up to your higher self. Get some extra rest. I feel that you're extremely exhausted. It will help this week, especially because the full moon illuminates things, and it is illuminating things for you to start trusting within yourself. Your intuition, your gut feeling, that is your mantra this week. Pay attention to what your solar plexus, your intuition, and your dreams are telling you. Get that extra rest because spirit is trying to talk to you. Let go of what no longer serves you. Try it. You'll never know. Next, rapid fire.
Rapid fire, Scorpio. I'm going to take the card. I'm just feeling I need to take the card from the Wisdom of the Trees Oracle deck for love for Scorpio. And what do we get? We got the Cedars of Lebanon. This is the tree of mysticism. This is the tree of intuition. This is the tree that you take the leaves and you stew it in a tea and you drink it, and it gives you a connection directly to the divine. But here we are talking about love, Scorpio. If you look very closely with this card, I hope you can see with this screen, you're looking at that tree. You're wanting that tree. You're wanting that wisdom. You're wanting that connectivity of love with somebody else. But you're on the other side of a glass pane. Spirit's telling me to tell you to get out the freaking door. Okay, you can look for what you want through a glass pane all you want. You're never going to get it. Take your feet, walk out that front door, and love will be there for you. You've got to actually move towards it.
Yeah, I love that because it's also about clarity. When you're looking at a window, you want clarity. It's time to find balance between what you give in your partnerships and how you honor yourself. And that tree has deep-seated roots. I think you just need to be more grounded in these relationships, in love.
There you go. And let's dive right into career. What did we get? We got the Knight of Pentacles. New job coming in, new job, new great job package, new money, new insurance package. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it's here. It's arrived. And why I love this knight, why this is one of my favorite knights in the deck, especially for career, this is a solid job offer. This is not going to be one of those jobs that paints a very big picture for you and then you're gone in 3 months. This is a job that will lead to a lifelong career. Great card.
And I love that card because it's also telling me that you need to show up in your authentic self. Scorpio, you just need to quit putting on that Scorpio mask. Show up in your authentic self, and that career is like right there. That is the greatest card for the career, especially right now since we've had the full moon in Scorpio. Because like I said in my intro, the moon is affecting Taurus and Scorpio magnified more than anybody else in the zodiac. So pay attention to this. And I also, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, we're good. We're all good. I'm listening. I love listening to you.
So I'm going to use the James Wayne list because this is melancholy.
I love that deck. I just have to interject how much I love that deck. I just got that deck. I'm spending a single night on each card in that deck, connecting to it. There's so much in those. It's stunning.
It is a stunning deck. It's one of my favorites and most cherished decks. And you see melancholy. This is also that card of the law of impermanence. Nothing is permanent. And I want that to be your mantra this week because that's the energy right now. We all think that everything that's happening in the world is permanent. And I say no. And I want to do a shout out to Wendy and Priscilla. Thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate it. But if you're a Scorpio, right now, you can't manifest the life of your dreams if you don't know what you want it to look like. So let go of the mask. Put the mask aside. Show up with your authentic self because the stars are aligning for you. Next, let's go to the next one.
Libra.
Libra.
I'm going to pull from the Oracle Trees deck again. Okay,
Love it.
Let me get closer.
Oh, I can see that.
This is a very special card to me, the bristlecone pine. Okay, not only is it like 4,000 years old, but what it's telling me in the world of love, Libra, is that right now you are battling a head versus heart decision on moving forward in a relationship. You have half of the trunk barren, and then you have the other half pointing towards the sun, flourishing with leaves. This is that card of head versus heart. Maybe your heart wants to move forward, but your head is telling you, this isn't the right match for me for the rest of my life, or vice versa. This is a head versus heart decision, Libra, and only you can make that decision on which one of those elements you can follow.
I love that because the bristlecone pine is all throughout the state of Nevada, and it's ancient, and it's seen so many ebbs and flows and season changes. And I just want you to know that when you're just standing in your power and you go in and you pay attention to that ancient wisdom within you, your higher self knows what is best for you. It will never lead you astray. So let's go on to career.
Career. Two of Swords, very interesting, because this is also head versus heart. Very interesting, Libra. I mean, it's just a different style of head versus heart, but we have it in reversed. Okay, so your mind is playing a little bit of tricks on you. Your mind is really kind of playing the devil's advocate with you right now on a job situation. And I'm feeling that this is a current situation. I'm feeling that this is something you want to go to the boss with, but your head is telling you, I shouldn't go to the boss. It'll cause tumultuous, tempers in the office place. What do I do? This is a decision you have to make regarding communication and intellect. And in the reverse, it tells me that you're having a really hard time of something going on with work. And it has to do, I'm feeling a little bit with gossip and communication, or something that was written, or emails that were sent out that were derogatory. This is an absolute existing job situation, and you're sitting and stewing in your own mind right now.
Yeah, and it's also about self-worth. If you're in business for yourself or you're working for someone else, I don't want you to shy away when it comes to knowing your self-worth. And that's what this is telling me. Know your value, know your worth. And so I'm going to go back to Jamie Sawyer's card. She is the most incredible. She was a tattoo artist. This is Sawyer's Path. She's got a new deck out that is phenomenal, where she took live people and created a card for each live person that reflected. You got to look her up. Jamie Sawyer, Sawyer's Path. And Libra, right now, I want you to focus on the material world around you. You cannot live financially the way you've been living. The ship at sea. I don't want you to just keep thinking you're going to be afloat forever. It's all about financial solvency with you this week. That's the energy that spirit is showing me is very strong for you. It is time to look at your budget. Take charge of your budget. You have to let die how you used to spend your money. And I want you to change your relationship with money. Money does not bring you happiness. So Libra, this is all about balance, and you don't have balance in the financial aspect right now. So that's the energy that I see surrounding you this week. So let's go. What's the next one?
Our Virgo love.
Oh, Virgo. Oh,
one of my favorite cards in the deck. Okay, Virgo, whoever you're thinking about right this very second, that's your love, and go to that person. This is victory. This is the card of victorious. A very, very special word for me this year is the word victorious. I actually have a bracelet that says victorious from Some Designs. It's all about moving forward with confidence. Okay, this is also somebody who's thinking about proposing to someone. Go for it. This is an absolute yes.
And I love that card because I want you to be vulnerable. It's time to speak your truth. Be vulnerable. Don't be afraid. It's time that this love for you, Virgo, right now is just amplified. Career.
10 of Wands. I don't know if you can see that. My little simple OK Tarot deck. I love this deck too. 10 of Wands. Letting your burdens go. if you're questioning whether or not staying at this job is to the best of your ability, will bring out the best part of yourself, the answer is no, it's time to move on. This is the card of tremendous weight on your shoulders. This is waking up and being unhappy. You know what? There are amazing jobs out there that are going to really tap into your creativity and who you are as a person. It's time to walk away from this one. It's too much burden, and there's no happiness. What good is working every day, 40, 60, 80 hours a week and not being happy?
It's time to have that honest conversation, not only with yourself, but bounce it off of people that you trust. Your soul tribe, gather them together. And I don't want you to live in fear, because fear is really made up in our human existence. So let go of the outcome, because you know what? Waking up every day miserable shortens your lifespan, and you've got a long life to live here, Virgo. So seriously, I love this card for Virgo, because new moon is all about new beginnings. And here's the death card for you again. I love this for you, Virgo, because there's no need to keep everything bottled up inside anymore. I want you to have that healthy release. Start journaling about your feelings. There's a really good book called, oh my goodness, why am I drawing a blank? You know what? I will remember and pay attention, come back, because, How to Do the Work with LaPierre, I believe it is, but it's called How to Do the Work. It's right now on Amazon. It's a #1 bestseller. It will help you through this. It will help you through this. So again, worth is the mantra this week. Everybody needs to know their worth. You are never stuck. Put those old beliefs behind, let it go. Kill that old belief system.
Where are we at? We are at Leo.
Leo. I love Leos.
My oldest daughter's a Leo. All right, we got the moon
Mine
card.
too.
We got the moon card.
Ooh, all about emotions right now.
Typically, this is all about emotions, and it's all about deception. And I'm not getting that feeling with this card, but I want to tell you the traditional tarot is that the moon's about deception. The moon represents Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, the water signs. Obviously, we're in the Scorpio moon cycle right now. But it's all about the moon shining so bright that your eyes look at the moon and you tend to not see the 90% of the darkness around the moon. So what the heck is going on that you're not looking at? This is a deflective card, but I'm not getting that with you, Leo, right now. What I'm getting at is that the moon and this full moon in Scorpio that took place last night, we are still in that energy today, is talking about releasing the deceptions that you have inside yourself. The can'ts, the won'ts, the shouldn'ts. This is releasing your personal toxicity against yourself. And that's a beautiful card. What I'm just want to show you here, we have a wolf barking at the moon. I can't do it. The wolf's barking at the moon and the dog is barking at the moon.
And you're between two towers.
In between two towers, your
supported
out and your logical side is out. And you really, I hope you woke up today saying, I'm not going to deceive myself for my wants and needs. My wants and needs are important. That's what I hope you feel today, Leo.
It's time to address those personal matters, and the moon is illuminating that for you, especially since it's still kind of happening right now. It is time to illuminate and pay attention to those personal matters, your wants and your needs. Take care of your own desires. Career.
Devil. So much to say about this card in so little time. But Leo, when we get the devil card, when we're talking about money and career, let's talk quickly about getting a new job. Make sure they're not painting a picture that this job is glorious, it's fun, it's amazing, it's exciting, there's room for mobility. Ask the serious questions before you accept the job. Don't let a potential employer paint an unrealistic picture about where you are looking at being employed. And for those of you who are in an existing experience and you feel that there is toxicity, there is, and I'm just telling you because it's telling me through channeling that whatever is going on, and sorry that there's a little bit of negativity in the career this week in our readings, but you know what? Negative messages out or challenging messages are still warnings and they still help you. So if there's some challenging things in work and if you feel that there's some toxicity, take out that pen and paper and start writing it down. You have to protect yourself. write down the instances, write down the date and the time and the instance. I'm getting that channeling.
No, I love that because you're spot on, because spirit is genuinely telling me that I want you to put your career on pause. It's not life or death here. You can always find a new job. I want you to take a moment and address your personal matters. That's what the death card is. I love this death card. Love it, love it, love it, because the sky is still illuminated through the clouds. You will find your path on the other side. Don't shy away from, the truths of your heart. I don't look at that card that you just showed, Michele, as a negative card. I am grateful. We have Speak Gratitude with us. Thank you for joining us, because that reminds me to be grateful that Spirit is trying to show you the right way and illuminate that. And that's what I love about this pink moon. And look, the card is so pink. Go into your heart. You know what is right. Everything will be okay. This is temporary. The law of impermanence. That's our theme. The law of impermanence.
I love the law of impermanence. That may be a tattoo in my near future.
All right, let's go together, girl.
Let's dive into Cancer. Okay,
Cancer.
Love. Someone from your past is on your mind from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to sleep, and you no longer can pretend that person is not on your mind. You are very much drifting in your mind about the past. Time to act on it.
Yeah, because that little flirty fling could turn into something deeper. I want you to keep an open mind when it comes to romantic possibilities. There's so much about going on in your heart right now. Beauty is blossoming in your life, especially in love. So, revisit that. I don't want you to look at the person. I want you to feel the aspects of that person. That's an aspect card to me. It's high moral characters and values.
It is now to the point where I'm going to pull another card quickly. We got the Oak card. Cancer, what will make you feel like the queen or the king? What will make you feel like royalty? Connective with thinking about someone from your past. You long to feel a sense of stability and nobility again. All right, so let's move on to career.
Well, I want to say one more thing about the love. I want you to say yes to that adventure. That's exciting. A new love is an adventure. And that's what the full moon is all about. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Step into that little bit of fear zone. Get those butterflies in your stomach. And career, let's go on career, because I think it segues perfectly.
Four of Swords, which the Four of Swords is the rest and relaxation card. The Four of Swords is meditating. The Four of Swords is laying on your back, praying, but really connecting to the divine. And I'm always saying that, but what does that really mean? It's listening to your intuition. So in career, it's telling you to stop, get off of the roller coaster for a moment, take a pause, listen to what's best for you, whether or not you're looking for a new job or in an existing job. What is best for your personal outcome? Spirit's telling me to tell you to stop the race, get out of the rat race, take a step back, pause, take a deep breath, and really do some searching about what is best for you moving forward in your career.
Yeah, and for me, it's all about the realization of what serves you and what no longer serves you. That card is perfect. The four for me, angel number says that I am supported by many, many angels, many, many spirit guides, many, many masters in the divine. You speak of the divine. I love that. So know that you're supported. Know that you're on the right track. Pause, take a moment and step back. And let's go into the energy of this week with the death card. I just love these cards. I want you to say yes to the adventure and throw away that which no longer serves you. Your mantra is, I want you to know that you need to sit back so that you can go back to that creative side and get that spark of inspiration. I want your heart to light up again. For me, your heart is kind of dim. Watch the movie E.T. Bring back that heart light, right?
Great.
Let's go on to Gemini.
Gemini, okay, love. Two of Wands with the World in your hand. And last week, Rainey's major arcana that she used was the World card, and there's so many deep meanings of the World card. But in love, you're setting yourself out for a whole new adventure. And Spirit's telling me to tell you to go for it. Okay, you also may meet somebody that isn't your typical type. They may be of different ethnic background, they may be from a different culture. You may be talkative, they may be shy, you may be short, they may be tall. You are going to experience something new with somebody, a different type that's in your typical archetype.
I love that. Love, love, love. Love is in the air. Pink moon.
What's next? Oh, career.
Career.
Queen of Swords.
Oh,
My other tattoo coming to you, and I will be spending some time in that tattoo part of the Queen of Swords.
let's go, girl. Let's go.
Okay, if you are the boss, bring it back. Queen of Swords is Kurt. The Queen of Swords is the Devil Wears Prada, but she's smart and she is intuitive. And what she has to say is truthful and from the heart. Just watch your delivery. Okay, the same goes for you if you are interviewing. You probably have more experience than the person you're interviewing with. Remember that. Go into your next interview humble, that you really want to learn things from the ground up with this company. Don't intimidate the person that you are being interviewed by.
I love that because queens are regal. Queens live by example. Queens are very elegant, very wise, and they choose their words wisely. And I want you to choose your words wisely and bring it up from your heart. Again, I'm talking a lot this week about heart, throat chakra merging together. It will amplify your authentic self. So just take a breath before you speak and just be that elegant queen.
Perfect.
So now the energy surrounding this week. Now's your time to purge. You know, sometimes you have to die in order to live. And I want you to purge that which no longer serves you, because that's the theme of the pink moon. You know, I want you to turn the corner of productivity. Go deep. Clean your home. Organize your daily routines, because when you're organized, your mind, body, and spirit is organized. And from a psychological standpoint, when everything has its place, and you're not running around looking for stuff, you are very aligned with your higher self. You're aligned with your true self. You are on path. And especially when it comes to career, I want everything to go just very flowing. If you look at this death card, there's a beautiful flowing river here. You can coming out of, it looks like a dam. And so you just need to flow, 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 flow. Gemini, don't be that twin. Don't be one side and the other. Try to merge yourself together this week. All right, Taurus.
Okay, Taurus. Sorry, Taurus. Seven of Swords.
And Taurus is the other sign that is Taurus and Scorpio, heavily influenced by this pink moon, the Scorpio and full moon, pink moon.
I got to take a second card as a qualifier for this, Taurus. This is in love. You never want to see this. I'm keeping it raw. I got to keep it real. I mean, the Seven of Swords is the liar, cheater, stealer card. So if you're in your current relationship and you're feeling something is off, it's off. And I got to pull another card, because this is a card that like physically makes me sick.
Yeah.
It really does. I mean, this is somebody is pulling the wool over somebody else's eyes. You see the smirk? Running away, thinking that they're outsmarting, outwitting the other person. And whenever that happens in a love situation, one person is devastated. And you know what? That sucks. But I'm going to pull another card.
But they're also very sneaky. They're sneaky. They're like a thief in the night. They're just kind of slowly sneaking away. And I don't like that feeling. I don't like that card either.
So I'm pulling out the Scots Pine. I know that you're seeing it kind of glossy on my screen here. Taurus, for love, the Scots Pine. The Scots Pine is super sturdy, and they're showing a cabin here because this particular tree trunk is used to build cabins. So it's saying time to rebuild, either rebuild your life, try to rebuild this relationship from the ground up, but really I'm feeling rebuild your self-esteem from whatever happened in the situation. It's time for you to rebuild yourself from the ground up, and I'm going to go really close.
Here, let me put you, that's, see
the bird right there on, to
yes.
me, birds touch in my tarot cards, to me, I call it touchdown. Divine is telling you, spirit is telling you right now that it's time for you to just rebuild yourself from the ground up and reinvent yourself. When I get that Seven of Swords, I think just somebody misled somebody in a relationship, and that breaks my heart.
There's a
unfair.
lot of sneakiness going on. And I want you to trust your intuition, your gut feeling. You really know what's happening. And I don't want you to be afraid to speak your honest truth and your feelings, because not only are you going to be better for it, but every partnership moving forward is going to be better for it. So career.
Justice. I love that card. I love that card for, yeah, I know. I would like to see this happen for you to get justice with your love, but we're going to move
And balance.
in balance. It's, sign of Libra, justice. It's all about a fair. And in career, it's equal pay, equal time. It is getting a promotion because you've rightfully earned it. It's all about equal give and take and equal balance with the justice card. This also means obviously winning a case, winning a lawsuit. So if there's anything involved in the workplace where you are up for judgment, you will win that judgment. But in career, you are entering a space which is going to be a beautiful balance for you, an equal give and take amongst the work staff, amongst the managers and the directors. This is a beautiful card for career.
Yeah, because there's a lot of balance coming in and a lot of luminosity being brought into your career. You're going to see things more clearly. I love that card. And now I want to talk real quick about what's happening with the world around you. You're realizing a lot about your relationships now. And if you see, I want you to let that ship sail away. Let it sail away into the abyss. You need to let that relationship go. Just let it sail away. Aries. Oh, and time heals. Time will heal. Aries, we're almost done. Wow, we're 45 minutes in. We're doing better.
We're doing better. All right,
we're
Aries.
Doing so much better.
Love. You got the juggler.
Oh, crap.
You're juggling too. This can also be a head versus heart decision too. That can also be what you're juggling. Okay. But when I get the jester juggling, Aries, if you are dating more than one person, if one person thinks that they're more serious than the other, it's time for you to truly make a decision. It's time for you to stop playing the jester and the joker and make a decision. You don't want anyone hurt here.
Yeah, because it's an emotional time for you. It's time for you to release your spiritual baggage. Quit juggling. It's all going to fall. Career.
Six of Cups. Now we had this Six of Cups for a different sign. I don't remember in the love department. We now have the Six of Cups for Aries for the career department. This might be going back. The Six of Cups is looking back. It's always looking back. All right. So the Six of Cups you might be entertaining going back to a former employer, or out of the blue, somebody you had once worked with was going to call you this week or next week very, very soon and offer you a position or create a different position. This is a tie back to the past in the world of employment. If you are unemployed right now, it's telling me to tell you, you should revisit some of your former employers who have changed, evolved. Maybe there's a space for you there. This is all about looking back in employment.
Yeah, and all is possible as long as you are willing to face what's inside of you. Why did you leave that current job? Why did you leave that great job that is still open and possible for you? Do you believe that, Michele?
I do. I really do believe that. I'm going to take another card. What do we get?
Take some time.
Nine of Pentacles. Perfect. That's a perfect card to get here. It'll be money. It'll be stability. It'll be independence. Take some time to listen and look back. But this will not surprise me at all if we hear from you guys in the next week or 2 weeks as someone from a former job and you connected for something new.
I love that, because this full moon has really shown me as an Aries. And I love this card from James Wainless. You can't really see, but right here you have a snake shedding its skin. Let go of what is no longer serving you. It's time to shed the old skin. That job may have not been right for the time, but it's right for the time now. And sometimes you just need to take a step back. You just need to take a step back. Be ready to feel your feelings. This is a really emotional time for Aries. I don't know what is happening. I think it's just the energy of the world that we live in right now, because Aries always like to take charge. And it's not easy for us to come last like we did today. And it's not easy for us to step back and sometimes admit, you know what, I made not the greatest decision in love, in career. And this week is telling you that beautiful full moon Let go of what's no longer serving you. Shed that snake skin. Shed the skin. The law of impermanence. Nothing is permanent. This too will pass, and next week's going to be just a beautiful, bright future.
Absolutely.
Well, we'd like to thank everybody for coming. I would ask for questions right now, but my computer keyboard isn't working. If somebody has a question, please type it in. We'd be happy to answer it. Michele, I do have a question for you. If you will pull a card for me. I have a beautiful daughter who is struggling in relationship right now and needs direction. She is, she's February. I think she's a Pisces. What can we tell her?
5 of Cups. Is she still stuck in the hurt of the past? Is she still in patterns of the past? The 5 of Cups is looking at the past, not allowing yourself to detach from the past in order to move forward in love. It's that 5 of Cups where you see him in a cloak looking at the 3 spilled cups, but there's the 2 of Cups, a soulmate right behind you. If you could only turn around, if you can only disconnect and detach from the past, you would be able to move forward. I'm going to take another card here. We have the Hangman, sign of Pisces, sign of Virgo. It's also time to take a pause and hang yourself upside down, proverbially, but it's time for you to see things from a different perspective. Are you attracting people that may have been better for you 2 decades ago or a decade ago? Are you putting yourself in positions of people who are like-minded with who you are today? This is my card of the puzzle piece. When you're staring at a puzzle for 4 hours and you can't find the piece and you walk out the door, come back an hour later from a different entrance, and there's the puzzle piece. It's telling you to look at things from a clearly different perspective. And once you do, the abundance will be there. And in relationships, next to the 5 of Cups, of feeling a sense of still connected to the past with sadness, it's time for you to go and pause. Hang yourself upside down. And Rainey, I know 4 is one of your favorite numbers, and you talk about that in numerology all the time. He's putting his body into the 4, wanting stability. So, this is also a sign of military, okay? And I don't know why I'm randomly saying that, but maybe somebody in the military is somebody you should go after, and maybe that's a connectivity to you.
Yeah, I agree with that. 4 means that, you really are supported. It's so funny you brought up those cards because I drew a card from James Wainless, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's called Courage. It's the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. And sometimes you just need the courage to know that you don't need the past. The full moon again is illuminating that which no longer serves you. Just have the courage to finally say enough is enough.
The 7 of Wands is a very special card because to me, it's not only, like you said, courage. You need courage to step forward. But once you take that first step, an energy surge, that's my card I call slaying it. Once you take that step forward, it's like a snowball. It really builds the momentum of your energy to go after what you want with confidence. So absolutely, let's encourage her to take that first step because then she can slay it.
Yeah, and I think that time is a healer of all wounds. And this is another mantra I'm going to continue to keep talking about this week, is that you have to die in order to live. Sometimes old relationships must die, regardless of the past, regardless of the connections, regardless of how much time you put into something. It is not necessarily worth giving up your soul and your happy ever after. Like you said, Michele, there is a happy ever after. You just need the courage to let go of the past, that which no longer serves you. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Michele. Any final words before we sign off? I want to thank everybody for coming. Any final words, Michele?
I just want everybody to know that this Scorpio moon really did a lot of triggering for everybody across the collective. And it's okay to be triggered, but make sure you still have time to write your intentions. When you write them down, they're released from your body and put out to the universe. So you got to get them out of your head. Take a pen because you want it permanent. You don't want a pencil. You want it permanent. Write them down. put them underneath your pillow today. I mean, we're still experiencing the Scorpio full moon during the day. Put it under
We
your pillow.
are. And when you write it down, I love how you talk about that. You're setting your intention. So the law of manifestation says, in order for you to be able to ask and be very specific about what you want, you need to write your intentions down, because the universe is waiting to deliver this. The universe is waiting to deliver all of your heart's desires. But if you don't know what you want, it's hard for them to send you something that they think you want. But again, intention is the art of asking. That's part of this law of manifestation. Then I want you to sit and be quiet and meditate and listen. That's the art of listening. Intention is asking, meditation is listening. And then I don't want you to be tied to the outcome, because we always picture what we want for our birthday. It's an analogy. If you don't get what you want for your birthday, you're going to be disappointed. I don't want you to have any expectations, because when you have expectations, you get disappointed. So I want you to just let go, let the universe work in the background, and ask spirit to see when it comes to you. Ask to see, because we don't always see, because we expect it to come a certain way. So the law of manifestation dictates, set your intention, like Michele said, write it down, put it under your pillow, let it go. Let go, let the universe handle the rest, and then sit back and listen. Manifest it, bring it forward, and then ask to see, because when it comes, you'll know. Tune into your solar plexus. It will keep you on your path, and everything will unfold, and all of your heart's desires. And I'm not just saying this because I live this every day. I have manifested the greatest man ever. I have manifested a beautiful career. I've manifested so many things just by doing those simple things. Art of intention, write it down. That's the law of asking. Meditation, sit with it and listen, and then let go of the outcome. Beautiful, Michele. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all for, please share, please. We're going to have a giveaway. I have on my website, under the events tab, for Mother's Day, $45 30-minute readings. It's normally $85. And so if you've tuned in, that's a special for you, and I have limited spots available. So please log on to spiritacademy.net. Michele, signs of tarot.
www.thesignsoftarot.com. I also have my own YouTube channel. Have a beautiful week. Namaste.
And we will have another giveaway next week. God bless you all.